Hi, first grade. It's time for word flash. You know the drill. This is what we do. We start from the beginning. 4, 5, into, over, starts, 3, 2, watch, bird, both, eyes, fly, long, or, those, walk, around, because, before, bring, carry, light, show, think, about, buy, car, could, don't, sure, there, first, food, ground, night, sometimes, these, under, your. All right, I think I missed one in there, but that's all right. Can't be perfect every day. So now we are going to go over to this slide that was just loading, and we are going to practice our phonemic awareness so that we understand how words work. So we are going to learn more about contractions. We learned about adding contractions with the word not, probably about a month ago. And right now we have the word don't in our high frequency word list in our word flash. So don't is DON apostrophe T. So that is do and not. We crush them together and we take out the O and not, and we put an apostrophe high in the sky, which is what this is. So a contraction is two words turned into one short word. I will turns into I'll. So we take out the W and the I, and then we keep in the L. So we take that out. So what the letters that we take out, WI, are replaced with an apostrophe that's high in the sky. So we're also going to notice that we can do I would really get shortened. Instead of saying I would, we say I'd. And we take out 1, 2, 3, 4 letters and replace it with an apostrophe. And that from I would goes to I'd. Wow. We really chopped that one up. All right, let's try the next page. So this is we plus will equals wheel. Wheel. It almost sounds like wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. So it goes from we will to wheel. Okay, so we took out the W and I and we put an apostrophe. So let's read these together. It's okay if it's kind of hard the first time. We'll get it. Let's move this a little bit. Okay, so eed, weed, heel, that. Oh, we don't even really use this at all. I never say that'll be fun, maybe once in a while, but otherwise we just say that will. Okay, so that'll. What? Never ever use this. So we don't really use this at all. We never say what would. We would just say what. Yeah, we don't really say this word that much. So what? Wheel, we use all the time. Wheel. This is ale, gale, tray, cream, chain. You pause it and you read all of these sentences. So this is going to take you a while, and hopefully you have your adult helper there with you. And if you get stuck, have them come over and help you. Okay, and pause. Okay, this says, I'll wait for you to come by. All these underlined words are high frequency words that we've had before. This says, she'll make a list of food we could bring. They'd have to stay home. And I'd like the first piece of cake. Well, yep, I would too. All right, let's mosey on. And then we are going to be practicing what good, strong readers say. So good readers help show the meaning of sentences with their voices, using a strong voice and pausing or making a short stop after a word helps listeners know the meaning of the sentence. Let's practice. Okay, listen to the sentences. Use a strong voice to read the underlined word in each sentence. Make a short stop after you read the word. Make a full stop if the word is at the end of a sentence. So this is a teacher projectable, so you don't have this. We're doing this together. It will be fun, or it will be fun. It will be fun. All different ways, right? It will be fun. It will be fun, or it will be fun. Here's another way we could say it. Let's sit and read. Let's sit and read. Let's sit and read. Do you hear all the differences? There's a lot of differences. It's a hot day. It's a hot day. It's a hot day. Hear the differences? So the way that we pause and the way we say our voices kind of change the meaning of the words, right? So this is just one way that we use our voices to express meaning in print. So that's when we're reading a book, we need to think about that. How did the author really want us to read this? So we have to think about the punctuation, if there's a comma, if there's ellipses telling us to wait, if there's exclamation points, if there's question marks at the end, if there's periods. Also, if any of the words are bolded or bigger font, that's how we know what the author wants us to do. And if it's all capitalized, we're supposed to shout. So Mrs. Westrick, who made these slides a long time ago, said, let's practice. And it has 2 exclamation points. So I know I'm supposed to say that with a lot of enthusiasm. All right, friends. We are going to think about some of these vocabulary words. We're talking about where food comes from this week. And it says, if you consume something, you ate it or completely used it up. So when we say we consume something, it means that we use it up. We consumed the delicious dinner because we were hungry. Consumed. Nutritious is the next vocabulary word. Nutritious. When something is nutritious, it is healthy to eat. So you should eat fruits and vegetables because they are nutritious. I say you should have nutritious snacks at school. You shouldn't be eating potato chips and cookies at school or suckers. You should have something nutritious. Processed. Food that is changed in special ways, such as cutting, pounding, or cooking, is called processed food. Ketchup and apple juice are 2 kinds of processed foods. So processed is food that is changed in special ways. Okay, so some of the questions we can ask ourselves is, what is a nutritious food you like to eat? You think about that. What kind of nutritious food do you like to eat? Okay, I thought of one. I like eating bananas. I think bananas are nutritious. I think that they are healthy for me. How do you think juice is processed? How do you think they process juice? Yeah, they smash the fruit, right? They somehow get that juice out of the fruit. So sometimes they press it. And what is a food you consumed yesterday? Think about what you ate yesterday. What is a food you consumed yesterday? Yeah? Yeah, I had some soup for lunch yesterday. So that's what consume means. What did we eat? Okay, so we are going to practice commas and dates because today, what your worksheet, you have to do this. So we are going to practice it together, and then you will get out your sheet. So it says commas and dates. A date tells the month, the number of the day, and the year. A comma is used between the number of the day and the year. The name of the month begins with a capital letter. So for instance, Mr. Johnson bought his farm on November 5th, comma, 2010. And the reason why we put a comma there is so that the numbers don't get all smushed together. It's so that we can understand what day of the month it was and what year it is. Years are 4 days, 4 numbers when we write them out formally. When we write them digitally, this would look like 11-5-10. So this is what it looks like, what we call digitally when we write it out as digits, and this is how we write it out. So it says circle the comma in each date. So it wants us to circle each comma. So let me see if I can get my drawing tools here. And we'll get something that we can see. So here's a comma. See that it's after the first number. Right there. Then it says the date in each sentence is underlined. Write the date correctly. Oh, snap. So down here, I can go back up here and I will make it bigger. View, full screen. So we need to fix these dates. If you look down here, what's wrong? It says we picked peaches on August 19th, 2012. Do you see what's wrong? Yep, it needs to be a capital August, and it needs to be 19, comma, 2012. I'm pretty sure it doesn't need to be that big though, right? So let's make that a little smaller. Okay, the next one. Do you see what's wrong with that one? Hey, it's the same thing. The farm stand opened on June. Well, we need to capitalize June. Oh, my J went away. And we need to put a space and then 12, comma, 1997. So very important that we capitalize the word of the month because it's a specific pronoun and we need a comma after the number so that we are not putting this all together. Look at what it would look like if we did it. And it's kind of confusing, isn't it? So we need to have that comma to slow down. And the last one, May 22nd, 2011. What do you think? Yep, you're right. You have to capitalize the first word and you need to put the date of the month, 22, then a comma, and then 2011. And I will move that up there to see if you agree. You agree? Excellent. So the names of months, days of the week, and holidays begin with a capital letter, like January, Wednesday, and Valentine's Day. All right, Valentine's Day is in February. That's our month. All right, so then, friends, what I need you to do is that I will need you to go to your packet and go to this page. Let me see if I can find it on my, here we go. It should look like this. So you'll write your name on top, and it says circle the comma in each date, which we just did. And then it says the date in each sentence is underlined. Write the dates correctly. Hey, we just did that. So you have these two to do. And you should be reading your mini book as it says in the PowerPoint, and you should be reading the story, where foods come from. You should be reading that every day and practicing the high frequency words and your spelling words. So the high frequency words are in the word flash, and then they're also in the book that's on those cards. All right. So you go back into the book, and that's where you can find those resources. Have a great day. Talk to you later.